All right, so the next thing that I want to touch base on real quick, guys, is how to how to make money outside how to make money in real estate outside of just wholesaling houses. All right, so there's a lot of different ways that we can get out here and get to the bag, man. I think a lot of us don't really think about it, or maybe we don't really understand that we can get out here and make it in a lot of different ways. So I'm just going, off the top of my dome, just kind of give y'all a few different ways that you could try to make some money out here. As instead of just being a wholesaler, you can get more versatile, start getting more diverse, start making different multiple sources of income. All right, so let's start off with one of the things that you can do, instead of just wholesaling, consider becoming an agent. That's one of the easiest, most obvious ways to get out here and get some additional funds in the real estate space. All right, so you can list properties, you can help buyers buy properties, and you can rent properties out to people. You probably have more friends and families that rent properties versus people that actually own. So when they're looking for their next place, be like, yo, reach out to me, I'll help you find your next place. And typically your commission is like 1 month of their rent, 1 or 1.5 or 2 months of that person's rent. If you're in New York, New Jersey, like really expensive places, California, being an agent is very lucrative. That's damn near like an instant 100 grand just off becoming an agent. So that's one of the most slept on ways to make money in the real estate space, in my opinion, when it comes to wholesalers, like what wholesalers are thinking, because it's like anti-realtor or whatever. Anyway, so that's one way. The next way would be to put yourself in position to where you can help investors get stuff done. I think that this is really, you got to be intuitive. So what I mean when I say that is that I would put myself into a position where if I know that this guy is out here closing 100 deals, 200-300 deals a month, I'm going to try to get around this guy. I'm going to be like, hey, Nick, hey, John, hey, whoever, how can I actually get around you? Is there a way that I can, serve you? Is there a way that I can, try to help you in your business and therefore gain some knowledge and experience? I recommend if you're out here in the wholesale space, you haven't closed any deals yet, or you're really hungry to get some deals, and it's not just about the deals, but it's more so about the experience for you, I say consider trying to become an acquisition or disposition manager for a heavy hitter real estate investor in your area. That's another way where you can still get some dollars. You don't necessarily have to wholesale or have your own wholesale business, but you can literally work for another person that already has an established business that's already out here rocking and rolling, and maybe that person will allow you to shadow them. Maybe they'll allow you to learn even more from them and give you some specific tips, tricks, strategies, different things that you can do to really get out here and try to run up the bag in the real estate space. That knowledge is very important, but not to mention the relationship is everything. You want to surround yourself with powerful people. It's not necessarily what you know, it's who you know that's ultimately going to make the biggest difference in your career success. I promise you, just believe me. All right, so outside of that, you can consider doing things like clean out projects for investors. Like, hey, look, I'll clean out the crib for you, I just want to be around. I want to learn this and this and that. You could be helping the rehabbers while they're landscaping or, fixing up the inside of the house. You could be getting that knowledge and experience as well. Learning how to demo a house, things like that or whatever. So these are different ways that you can get out here and make some money. Now, let me kind of give you some off the wall type stuff, some different type of stuff. Another way to make money in real estate is off of affiliate income. I make good money off of affiliate income, and it's just promoting companies such as like a PropStream, an REI Reply, Call Tools or Mojo. Companies like that, they offer affiliate programs. And there's a lot of different ways that you can make money with these affiliate programs by just telling other people about the services that you're already using, y'all. It's like being able to go to McDonald's and then telling the car behind you, oh yeah, man, that quarter pounder was smacking, and then they give you a commission off of that. That's kind of how I look at affiliate income. That's a good way to get out here, get more diversified, start making more money in the real estate space technically, but you're not doing any active work. You're just telling people about a service that you're using already. So that's kind of passive. It's a really good way to get out here and make some additional funds in the real estate space. Now, there's tons of other ways, and I'm curious what you all think. Drop me a comment down below. Drop me a comment like, what are some other ways that you can get out here and make some money in the wholesaling space without actually having to wholesale houses? I'm really curious, like, what other ideas and concepts we can kind of brainstorm on down below in the comment box. Let me know. And then lastly, guys, I'm gonna try to keep this short, sweet, and straight to the point, man. We have like 20 something minutes already. Let's see what the next topic is gonna be. Boom. Lastly, and I kind of touched base on this earlier or whatever, but this is going to be it. Basically, is there going to be a recession? And if so, what should we do about it? So I kind of touched base on that earlier. There may or may not be a recession, okay? If there is one, then like I said, we need to be turning up right now. All right, so let me kind of break this down for you all. It's like kind of like an analogy that I always like to use, and you all have probably heard this concept before. But when the market is going up, you want to act frugal. Like you want to act like you don't want to spend a whole lot of money while everything is going up. Right now is probably not the best time to be buying, right? However, if there is a recession, that's the time that you want to get greedy. That's the time that you want to be buying up everything. And the reason being is because when things are good, everyone's chilling, everything is looking good, everyone's spending all of their money, right? And then when things go down, people start to hold on to that money. They start to really, really try to hold on to, oh my God, I'm scared, I'm nervous, I'm fearful. Let me take all of my money out the bank. Oh my God, let me sell my house so I can get some liquid capital. Oh, let me, like they're trying to conserve every single dollar that they can. However, the person that was very frugal, not spending their money when times are going up, that person has a storehouse of additional resources ready to go because they were preparing for this valley. See, life is all about peaks and valleys. When you're going up to a peak, you need to be preparing for that next valley. So when the valley happens, which would be like the recession, you're able to capitalize. When everyone else is running for the hills, you're out here purchasing up every single property on the block. That's how you want it to be. So like I said, if there is a recession, you want to be preparing for that right now. Even if it's going to be coming up in the next couple months, start saving up money. Start piecing together private capital. Start thinking about, how could I use private capital? How could I use my own capital? What type of properties am I going to target if and when there is a recession? What am I looking for? We got to have a game plan, y'all. We got to game plan it out. We got to be preparing for the next valley when we're at our peaks. Okay, so right now we're at a peak. We need to be preparing for the valley. Most people are going to be running for the hills. It's time for you to dive in full force and try to grab everything you can. That's my best advice. They say, don't wait to buy real estate and wait. However, I'm not going to lie to you. Things are at peak highs right now, and people are speculating that there's going to be a recession. I would probably hold off right at this very moment and kind of just see how things come along in terms of the real estate market. As y'all know, or may not know, that the stock market moves a lot faster than the real estate market. So if things is going on in the stock market, which the stocks have been dropping like crazy recently. So if things are going down in the stock market, it typically takes, like, let's say for instance, something that happens in a week in the stock market may take 6 to 8 months to reflect in the real estate market. So they move completely differently. So kind of just keep that in mind. It's no guarantees that anything is actually gonna happen. There's no guaranteed recession. We never know. But however, we are long overdue for a recession. So just prepare for it. I think that they usually come like every 10 years or so, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that we're overdue for one right now or whatever. So that being said, get out here, prepare for the next valley, and prepare for the next peak after that when you're in the valley, and keep getting out here building up, guys. All right.